Hey there! I am successfully live on StreamYard with one of my dearest friends, who also happens to be a neighbor. So I could actually be shouting to her right down the street if I wanted to. But this is Suzanne Selby. Suzanne, I'm so happy to have you on. And I want to talk a little bit about what you do and then tell you guys what we're going to do today, which is incredibly different from what I normally do, but I will tell you that it's something I've been doing a lot lately. So during these COVID times, Suzanne has been a big, I don't say rescue, but almost a rescue for me out of some of the insanity of the COVID times. So Suzanne is an amazing actress, director, producer, dialect coach. She's worked on off Broadway, Broadway
No
possibly
Broadway, no Broadway.
off Broadway. Worked as a
Next,
dialect coach on a lot of movies here in the Philly area. Most notably, the one whose name I always forget with
Silver Linings Playbook.
Silver Linings Playbook as a dialect coach, and is currently on hold because of COVID, working on an HBO series called Mayor of Easttown, which I can't wait to take a look at, with Kate Winslet starring in that. And during this time period, I wanted to make sure we got her introduced. Hey, Amanda, how are you? I wanted to introduce her to the world because right now, for a very short period of time, Suzanne's also doing one-on-one work with people for a number of different things, but dialect with different languages, executive presence for people who need to get on stage or have a better Zoom presence, all sorts of things like that. So she's available for a really short period of time here for the next couple months, and I figured I'd try and get her in front of you guys in case anybody could use some help with that sort of thing. But that's not what we're doing today. Today I'm going to let Suzanne introduce herself, and then, if you can believe it, I'm going to absolutely shut up, and Suzanne's going to take the reins and lead us through some exercises to really just take a break in the day and focus on us and focus on what's around us and be in the moment. And Suzanne, what you've done with this on your own page periodically, I literally crave it. I've got you, I follow you first on my timeline to make sure I catch as many of them as I can. And I just want to thank you so much for doing this with me and for my friends out here.
Thank
So
you.
welcome.
Thank you so much. Wow, what an introduction. That's fantastic. I'm Suzanne. I have a lot of wonderful things in my life, and I think a lot of them are direct results of finding a way to find some stillness. One of the things that I've learned throughout the past years is that all of my skills are sort of dovetailing and coming together, and they serve each other. So not only am I an actress and a coach and all those various things, a dialect coach, accent reduction, executive coach, I do a lot of meditation. I do a lot of introspection. I teach something called Chakra Dance, which is another thing we might do live, which is all happening now. Who'd think that would happen on Zoom? But it's all about finding that relaxed state of readiness, right? So we go through life like, if I just put a little more elbow grease in, if I work harder, man, it's going to come together. I'm going to get what I want. And sometimes that's not true. Sometimes you're so focused. I am so focused, I'll speak for myself, on what I'm supposed to be doing, that I have no idea what the big picture is, what I'm actually working for, and I'm not able to receive anything. I'm not seeing what's going on. I'm not measuring where I am, right? So I'm going to ask you, I'm going to just jump right into this. I'm going to utilize all of my skills to help you right now. What I will be using is meditative skills, acting skills, voice skills, to help you just carve out a few minutes in your day and perhaps reframe your experience or your thinking for a short time. This is your experience, so you can do it in whatever way that you want. If it's something that you want to come back to and listen to quietly in a room, that's fine. If you're listening to while you're traveling, please make sure that you don't close your eyes and that you are safe, because this is a meditation. So the first thing I'd like you to do is to just notice what's happening in your body. And we're going to do, I teach something called Linklater voice work, and it's about freeing your own voice. It's called Freeing the Natural Voice. Kristen Linklater developed it along with people at Shakespeare and Company, and another technique called Alexander Technique. And she just is a lifelong learner. So she happened to pass a few weeks ago, which is very sad for all of us in her community. But I love being able to bring her work into everything I do. So what we're doing is we're going to just notice where we are physically. Find yourself in a quiet space. Do yourself a favor, sit down. If you want to kick off your shoes, do that. And right now, I just want you to notice any tension in your neck. Let your head drop to your right ear to your right shoulder. Notice that my face is forward. I'm not looking down, my face is forward. Let your head float up with the next breath and sigh out for your left ear to your left shoulder. And here, take a nice, big, deep breath and notice that you're getting a stretch on this side. With each breath, sigh out. I'm going to talk about sighing pretty frequently because you want to release, let go, and unwind. And bringing in the real feeling of a sigh is really instrumental in relaxing. Next breath, drop over to the other side again. Now, why would relaxing be so important? Let me tell you, if you're a world-class athlete, you don't go into the game with a lot of tension. So you're all world-class athletes, and you don't want to go into the game with tension. You want to be in a relaxed state of readiness. How do we relax? We tighten and stretch and then release in order to relax the muscles. And then switch it over to the other side. Now just roll your head around. If you want to not roll to the back because you don't like it on your neck, that's fine. I like to look up, keeping my neck spine long, and now all the way around. I'm going to take a drink of water. Now, while we're here, since we're sitting, I'm not going to do any standing work, but just take your hands, warm them up. So you can feel that friction creating some heat there. You know, remember when you were kids and you used to play with your chi? Just let your hands come apart just a little bit. And now feel that little bit of magnetic energy between your palms. You might feel it circling. You might feel it strongly. You may be a master meditator. You might understand chi more than me. But just begin to play around with that energy. And now take that beautiful, warm energy and bring it to your face. Bring your hands to your face, not your face to your hands. Your neck is long, your head is floating. And now just massage your face. I'm going to take off my glasses. Massage your face. Massage your scalp. Massage your neck. One side at a time so you're not pinching your larynx at any point. And massage right up into the occiput, the point where your neck and your skull come together. There's like a little upside down horseshoe right side up horseshoe there. Just massage into there really nicely. Feel your neck is still long. You can massage your shoulders. And sorry, it had a pop up on my screen. And massage your shoulders just a little bit. Massage down your arms. So we're bringing ourselves into our bodies. Whenever you feel stress or anxiety, it's typically that we have time traveled to the future and you're thinking about what could happen, what might happen, what would happen. And a good remedy for that is to bring yourself back into your body. You can even just massage your legs, slap your thighs. And now here you are. We're going to just now go into a very relaxed mini meditation. So from this point, you've massaged your body a little bit. You've said hello. Now you can breathe in through your mouth or out through your mouth or in through your nose, out through your nose, whatever way you like. And I'd like you to close your eyes, take a deep breath in, fill your body up, and sigh the breath out. You can, if you like, listen to the sound of your own breath. Breathing deeply and slowly. If you're finding it hard to let go, just do yourself this one little favor. It might be a little silly. As you sigh out through your lips and flutter them this one time, like a horse. Now, notice if you want to collapse your whole body, or if your spine can be long and you can give your muscles into gravity. And now, as you're breathing, soften, let go, and unwind. Feel your feet melting into the floor. All the tension around those bones that hold you up and walk you through space and time all day, just relaxing and letting go. With each breath, fill the spaces between your bones deeply and slowly. Filling the space in your ankle, air whirling around your calves as they soften and let go, unwind, release, surrender. Your knees, a cushion of air. Your thighs softening, releasing all the work that you've done today, walking, tensing, working out, even just the atrophy of sitting. Now breathing into your butt, your sphincter, your groin, your perineum, your sexual organs. Breathing deeply. Really see if you can fill the lowest part of your body, if you can feel yourself as a six-sided breathing box, filling lower than you've ever taken a breath before, and then sighing out. Now feeling your belly really expand like you have a potato belly, big smushy belly. Feeling that breath whirling around your spine, across the middle of your belly, up through your middle back, the intercostal rib muscles, across the sternum, and notice the diaphragm, that thinking, feeling center, your radiating sun center, the receptor for most of your thinking and feeling impulses. We try to control this area. We hold in our belly. Just breathe into that place and know that everything that you have to feel or say or think is available to you. All the muscles of your shoulders, your shoulder blades, letting go, your hands, your arms, all of it connecting, releasing and letting go, surrendering all of your muscles to gravity, letting gravity cradle you. Your jaw relaxes, your throat relaxes. Let's go, unwind with each breath. Your tongue softens, your lips, nasal labial folds right around your nose. Relax, let go. Your cheeks, your eye sockets, the back of the neck, the scalp, the eyebrows. And now your whole body is released, surrendered to gravity. In this moment here, right now, in this preparation, you're safe. You're okay. You're enough. Now, with that thought, you might allow yourself to feel the slightest little smile to begin at the corners of your mouth. And feel the delicious feeling that rich, nutritious air, that oxygen, that breath of life, Brahma, is giving you that luscious feeling of relaxation and surrender. You might even feel grateful. And if you'd like, you can put a hand on your heart. You can put both hands on your heart. And breathe into your heart spaces. Did you know that your heart has receptors just like your brain does, as well as your gut? So you have a thinking, feeling heart and a thinking, feeling belly. And perhaps we should lead with the heart and not time travel with the mind. So let yourself fill those heart spaces with breath and feel your heart expanding. Really expanding your heart. It's like the Grinch expanding with gratitude. You might even think of something that you are so grateful for. So when we say, I'm grateful for this, a lot of times we just give it lip service. Really feel that. Bring it in like an acting experiment to really feel what it feels like to be so grateful for your breath, so grateful for your body that moves you through space and time. Whatever it is for you, your family, the air, the sky, the ocean, money, freedom, can be tangible, it can be surface stuff too. Whatever you feel grateful for, or even just for me, it can be just the breath. And now let your mouth open. And on the next sigh out, deep down from that belly, deep down from an inside, let out the sound of what it feels like to feel grateful. Don't worry about anybody else. If you're judging yourself, who is the critic that's in your mind making that judgment? Let yourself sigh out on sound. Vibration is very important. Don't be afraid of your own sound. And if you can't do it right now because there's people outside your office door, come back and listen to this later and just sigh out on breath as if you were making sound. With each breath, feel your body relax even more. Ah. And now collect it on vibration on your lips. You're building your voice now. And now come back and just notice if you have a different sensation, a different feeling in your body, a different thought in your mind. And I want you to remember specifically what this feels like. So, right now, wherever you are, I want you to say out loud what you feel in your body and challenge yourself to use very specific words. Don't say just, I feel relaxed. My legs feel like marshmallows. I'm hot. My feet are tingling. My face is numb. My jaw doesn't even feel like it exists, or whatever feeling you have. I had one student who would always use food analogies. She'd be like, I feel like spaghetti. So, whatever you feel in your hands, notice it. My hands feel heavy. My arms feel heavy, but my head feels light. What's happening in your tongue? Do you have lighter thoughts? Do you feel ready for what's next? You might even decide to sit down and write at this point. Sometimes I get great downloads, or I get a solution to a problem that I've had, or I get a nudge that I'm supposed to do something that I want to avoid. So you can write all of this down. And now we're going to come back. You can begin to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Circle your ankles, begin to circle your body, stretch your arms out. Slowly, slowly, with 50% of your awareness inside and 50% of your awareness outside, slowly open your eyes. And I'd just like to say thank you so much for doing this with me, because that was fun. And I got to do it with you, and we got to feel each other's energy through cyberspace. That's
Go
awesome.
figure. Oh, I feel fantastic.
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
amazing. And I do want to say one other thing, which is I want you to ask yourself, how will you handle anything that comes down the road, even if it's really a problem? If you are in a good state, if you are in a beautiful state, you will handle any problem better
Mhm.
than if you are troubled. If you are already looking for the problem, if you're saying to yourself, God, I know this is going to be really bad, or I don't want to do this. Oh man, I hate talking to this person. Change yourself, because that's the only thing. Change your state. That's the one of the only things we actually have control over.
Yeah.
And I'll finish with that. So thanks very much. And if you want to reach me, you can find me on Facebook with my name, Suzanne Selby. You can private message me, or my email is my name, SuzanneSelby@gmail.com.
Yep, and you've got the spelling right there on the screen, or ping me and I'll definitely connect you. Suzanne, thank you so much. I love you.
I love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.